Hello then, I hope you are doing well. Here's a quick guide on how to complete the Extraction Lost sector solo and flawless on expert difficulty. Timestamps are in the description below. This sector can be found in the Throne World. Spawn in a quagmire and drive towards the north side of the map. At the edge of it on the side of a cliff will be the entrance. Remember, if there isn't a flag outside the sector, you will first need to complete the sector normally in order to unlock the higher difficulties. This sector contains overloads and unstops. The threat is arc and there are quite a few void shields at the start with arc shields appearing later on. During the recording of this video, the surges were stasis and void, but might be different for you. The surges are on a weekly rotation, so always double check where surges are match a subclass or weapons to the same element to deal extra damage. Moving on to loadouts. Around the sector, all 3 characters and these other loadouts are used. Around Warlock Prismatic with Song of Flame, Hunter Void with Mobius Quiver, and Titan Void with Ward of Dawn. For overloads I used Explosive Personality, Le Monarch, and Tusk of the Boar, whilst for unstops around Riptide, Leviathan's Breath, Outbreak Perfected, and Battler. In addition, the Warlock Stasis Turrets and Riptide can stun both champs. Now you do not need the same loadouts as me. As long as you have something to stun the champions with, you're ready to run it. This is where you can see a variety across the board to show you that you can complete the sector with anything you want and whatever you're comfortable with. Use the same loadouts or mix and match, your choice. Now onto mods, starting with the class item. Run any of the mods that help reduce your ability recharge timers when using different abilities. You could also run the mod's proximity ward and healthy finisher to get your health back along with an overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run mods that help with your ability regen when picking up orbs of power. You could also run scavenger mods to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. For your chest armor, run a concussive dampener to help reduce incoming damage from grenades. The threat is arcs, definitely have a resist mod because incoming arc damage is increased by 25%. If you have room, run either a solar or void resist against the hive or scorn grenades. For gauntlets, run any mods that boost your ability regen or help create orbs of power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a heavy armor finder mod on along some ashes to assets to get super back on grenade kills or siphon mods for making orbs of power. This is what I used, so either copy it or use it as a template to make your own. Once again, you do not need the same weapons, armor, subclasses, or even mods as me to complete this lost sector. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. The strategy I'm going to show you can work on all 3 classes. When you spawn in, you will have a couple of adds in front of you along with a large group down to your left inside the cave. Clear the adds in front of you and use this high ground against the other enemies. There is plenty of cover here they can use, but be careful of the void grenades. The only way for the adds to rush you is if they jump up onto the ramp on the right side, so keep an eye out for that. Among them will be an overload champ that will usually be on the left side, so make sure to clear out all the adds first so the overload is left on its own for an easier kill. In the next cave, you'll need to complete 3 plates in total to progress to the boss room. Start off by clearing the adds on your right side from where you entered. Make your way to the first plate and don't shoot the unstop in the middle of the room. Avoid it and keep it alive because it will distract some of the adds for you and this way it won't rush you either. Simply stay on the plate to capture it and at any point you can step off it if needed because the plate progress will not be reset. If you need to take cover, you can either use the pillars around you or the rooms behind you. The adds, depending on the distance, won't be able to throw grenades inside because it will hit the ceiling above you. Once the plate is complete, there is a tunnel that leads to the far plate. Use that for cover to take out any hive and same as before, step onto the plate to complete it. Just like with the other plate, there are a few rooms behind you that you can use for cover. When the plate is complete, take out any remaining adds around you. Then peek the left side and you can use the wall for cover to safely dispose of the unstop. This middle plate will be the toughest to complete because there will be constant add spawns around you. A machine gun here works wonders against the adds, but you can always step off and use a balcony for cover to clear the adds before going back onto the plate. I suggest you save your supers for this plate to make it easier. Ward of Dawn makes it much simpler to complete as well as Hunter Invis, but you need to make sure that when you go invisible that the adds don't throw grenades onto your last known position. Once all 3 plates are done, any remaining adds will rotate to the doorway and the balcony areas. Use the middle plate for cover to dispose of any survivors or use the cave ledges behind you to snipe them. Then proceed to the next area and use these stairs for cover to dispose of a hive at the back of the hallway. You are now in the boss room. Inside will be 2 unstopped champs on the middle balcony that you need to get rid of first. Simply put a bullet into each one to make them rush you. Shackle grenades, stasis, blinding, and suppression can all be used to slow them down. However, you can always stun them and run down the hallway to the stairs for cover. You can even go as far back as a place to lure and pixel peek the top of the stairs to kill them. Next, you can focus on the boss. She'll be teleporting and flying around the left or right side areas. Just use the doorway for cover and be careful of her super. It is better to wait it out before re-engaging the attack. There will also be acolytes to the left and right sides of the room, but they can hardly see you in the doorway. If you want, you can focus on the boss, kill her, and then rush to open the chest. Personally, I don't like to leave any survivors before opening the chest, so I like to clear out some of the ads, then I kill the boss. Remember to finish the ghost once you kill her, otherwise she will respawn, which is another reason to kill some of the ads so that it is safer to finish the ghost. And there you have it, that's how you complete the extraction solo and flawlessly on expert difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.